Alright. And we are very much live. Let's get this annoying thing turned off. Okay. Just currently booting up the sim. Let's go into chat from last time. Chat settings. Okay. Scene 2. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna rename some of these. Rename. And then this, and then this here is. Sorry. I know you can't see anything. There you go. Okay. Let's see here. Clear. I wish there was an easier way to clear the chat. You're activating everything, or getting into the new sim. By the way, I just want to say, I absolutely I haven't actually been doing that much with the sim. But I do want to say that I went back and reviewed the landing footage from yesterday's 2020 stream, and then I also made my way through a fair amount of I also made my way through most of the lessons for the PPL, and I did that, of course. I recorded all of that, and that's up on YouTube. And my oh my, are the actual flight is actually flying so much better. It feels so much better. The reaction time is better. And it does feel. It actually feels real. Yeah, it actually feels pretty real. So that's a pretty big benefit. But anyway, so we're gonna do two things. I have two things on the agenda for the stream. The first thing on the agenda is to actually get that PPL, that private pilot's license, and see what's next, and determine the path forward. And then the next thing that we're gonna do is the next thing that I intend to do is actually fly the Baltimore to fly from Baltimore to Atlanta. We're actually gonna do that flight, and we're gonna actually try to do a pretty good landing. Now that I've actually gotten better at my landings in the new sim. I don't know if there's any sim brief integration yet, but this is taking a moment. It's like Flight Sim 2020. Dun, dun, dun. Alright, let's go ahead and get a few things up. And while we're doing everything, we are... I just want to point this out. You guys might actually get some... I feel like you guys are seeing some stuttering. I'm also seeing it out on my end. I'm seeing that. I am absolutely seeing that stuttering on my end as well. The stutters. I'm gonna everything. We're gonna try to move everything over. Get so. Yeah, and the reason that we're going after the KBWI to KTL flight is because we are going to assign all of our controls today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be assigning all of our controls today. From flaps to speed brakes to the throttle to reverse thrust to landing gear to autopilot disconnect to the trim to the parking brake and the regular brake and to being able to look around the aircraft. Right, we are assigning all of it today. We are going to be assigning all of it. Tell you what, I'm digging this music, but then I actually most of the music I actually like. It's gonna sound insane. Most of the music I actually like. I don't actually listen to much music at all, but most of the music I do actually like actually comes from these like the theme music for like games, right? And so I absolutely love the Flight Sim 2020 music. I love the Forza Horizon music. Maybe we'll do some Forza at some point. Oh, we could actually do that. It could actually do the Forza. Well, I actually don't know how well that'll work out because. Oh, maybe it might work out. And the reason I'm thinking that is of the yoke. I don't know if you heard it, but it was actually pulling back on the yoke. No, it's pushing forward on the yoke yet. But yeah, today's primary objective is get the PPL and get all the control profiles and everything set up appropriately, so you can begin to do really long, good flights again in Flight Sim. By the way, that stuttering that you're seeing it's happening on my end as well. If I need to reboot, I will actually do that. I might need to. And if that's the case, then what I'll do is in Clip Champ, I'll go ahead and stitch the two streams together. And I upload it to YouTube. Or I'll transfer to a different system, or I'll transfer the stream to a different system temporarily. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at the reviews here. A bunch of people are just review bombing. Damn, I feel bad for Microsoft. Sorry, I'm looking here. You know, actually, I'll go ahead and pull this up. It's in here. I'm gonna pull this up. Here, Flight Simulator. Oh, I like how when you even put in, it gives you the 40th anniversary, not yet this version. Oh, 1.7, that's down. Straight 1.9. Review bombing. The game is a 5 out of 5. Just people review bombing it. Sorry. Yeah. Literally unplayable. Too bad I can't use negative or zeros. Give us the full game. The full game download. I don't want a 12 gig download and streaming. I'm sure we get it together. Day 4. Total of 1 flight, but it's set in Minecraft. Oh, that's bad. Damn, that's a really that's a really good system. And damn, circa 1996. Damn. Update 34%. Yeah, damn. So yeah, and anyway, today is about getting all the controls assigned. Of course, getting the PPL, which I've purposefully waited off for till the stream, and then proceeding with a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, let's waiting. Let's go ahead and get the tea running. Let's go ahead and get the tea. That'll be like my 3rd cup of tea today. I guess I can forget about sleep tonight. I guess I can sort of forget about sleep tonight. Please tell me this can come off. Let's go and get the half and half out of the fridge. I like my tea British. Let me the Brits. There's a lot of things that the Brits do not do very well. Colonialism, one of them. And #1 producer, and another one being Brexit. Oh, I'm getting political now, am I? One of the things they do get well, they do get absolutely wonderfully is their tea. They get the tea done perfectly. So, tea is beyond wonderful. The sky is not the limit. Well, theoretically it is. Because theoretically you can only get so high before you either freeze because of a lack of altitude and a lack of moving molecules, or you get so far away that light no longer affects you. But maybe space is the limit there, maybe not the sky. So yeah, what I'm actually interested in being able to do, like the actual commercial flights, maybe via Ryanair. I mean, I am essentially Ryanair now. I mean, have you seen how hard my landings are, and how rough they are, or how bad they are? I'm essentially Ryanair right now, except I don't use planes that literally dive out of the sky. Sorry, Ryanair, but I just had to get you on that. You use 737s, which I don't even touch. Maybe in the sim I'll touch them. Although I haven't been. I gotta be honest though. I've not actually been totally impressed with this current 737 that's in the sim. I think I might actually go to PMDG for that. 44%. Damn. You better not stutter. I gotta say though, I think the stuttering's gotten a little bit better. It's still taking forever though. if I were smart, I would have started this thing before the sim, or before the stream. So now we're 15 minutes in, waiting for this thing, and we're at 44%. I'm just admiring how beautiful this model of the AN-225 is. I did finally find out what version, or what edition, or what number my copy was. My copy is 3160 of 5,000. Just waiting here. Tell you what, I'm gonna mute myself while this. Oh, and I like it. Yeah, but getting political here. I'm gonna warn everyone that doesn't happen yet. I get political. If you don't like it, that's fine. There'll be times, and I'll sort of just be chatting with myself, and I will get political. I will absolutely get political. That's the thing that you can expect from me. And you'll very quickly realize that, according to some here in the U.S., I'm a communist. I'm not. I'm not a communist. I just believe in a little bit more regulation than a lot of other people do. Actually, a fair amount more than a lot of other people do. I've seen some of the stuff that's happening. So, I just believe in a little bit more regulation. Although some people don't. It's fine if you don't believe in as much regulation as I do, but you have to have common sense, and there's a few things that we should have regulation, just common sense. We need them, especially when comparing to the rest of the world, right? And one of the reasons that I'm doing all this flying is because of this past election result. Doing it as a way to sort of keep my mind off the terribleness that is to come. Haven't seen John Oliver's thing yet, but I'm half certain he possibly blew up the year 2024. It would have actually been a pretty good year if it wasn't for this one election. We're going to be feeling the effects of this one election for the next 4 to 5 years, and we're all going to regret it. It does not actually matter how you cut the pie. We are all going to feel the effects of it. People are going to die because of it. But, yeah. Doesn't matter how you cut it. People are gonna die because of it. We're gonna be experiencing another 4 years at least of fuckery. So, anyway, enough about politics. You guys will soon realize my political associations. Not only will you realize them on the U.S. level, but you will also realize them on the UK level as well. So. Mm. 55%. Yeah, making progress. Making progress now. Hopefully, we'll wait in a few moments. In case you're somehow missed, I have the Aviator edition of the new sim, which is peak. You get a bunch of aircrafts, including some of the really older Boeings, including the 707 and the Dreamliner. You get some of the really old aircrafts to mess around with. And you're absolutely going to be looking at a few of those. Actually, let me try to pull it up. Actually, do I have it? Yeah, you get a lot of the older planes. I mean, you get the you get the 307 Dreamliner, you get the 707 320 320C. You get the Sabs 17 Bravo. You get the Ford 4 Alpha. You get the Ford AT Trimotor. You get the Cessna 195 Business Liner. You also get the AN2. And this, but you also get some of the more modern planes. And, you also get the AN225, which we need to test this guy on. Unfortunately, there was only ever one of the Unfortunately, there was only ever one AN225 made, and I'll show you. I'll actually show you what that looks like now. AN225. There you go. Why the living daylight rush had to blow up one of the most impressive jets ever built on the face of the planet, I don't know, but it's truly is really sad that they decided they had to blow it to bits. What are we looking at now? Hopefully the thing's not crashing on us. It's crashing on us. No, it isn't. It's still 68%. And the audio just went. There you go. And the audio went again. About a minute away from trying this again. Hopefully this doesn't turn into an issue. There we go, 82%. 85%, there we go. Should be on the home stretch now. Once again, some of this stuff is not your end. Some of these setters are not actually going on your end, they're actually my end. Okay, is that last sim object going to load? There we go! Let's go ahead and start. Okay, let's go ahead and... Okay, let's see. Let's get up to the PPL first. Hop into career mode. Gonna need our PPL.
Here you can see all the different certifications. Your first step is to work.
That's a bit annoying.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam.
I actually got an A on this. Okay. Okay, let's see here. It's first solo flight. Let me get in a much better position to do this. Yeah, you gonna load? I know how to fly this Cessna 172. That's what we're flying. Frickin' delicious tea. I prefer my tea British. Actually, in line with a lot of. I actually align with the Brits a lot more than a lot of other people realize. Loading. You know, I have to wonder. Things going on with the servers. Oh, it's like the second I clicked on it.
It's time. Your first solo
Okay.
flight. I'll be watching from the ground, in radio contact if you need me, but something tells me you won't. Your goal is to complete Sedona's left-hand traffic pattern on your own. Remember everything we covered in our previous sessions, and you'll be just fine.
Like the trash in the actual
Good luck. See you on the other side.
windshield. Doesn't help that my thing doesn't. It's in place. I'm just using the joystick while we take off. Should have V1 speed. Of course, I fly more of the airliners. Let's go ahead and rotate. Now it's probably going to be time to rotate. It's going to roughly 75 knots. And range 5,300 feet. Enter into the crosswind. Turn. Didn't realize I wanted us to get to fleet level 07 now, or 057. Reach 6,000. Let's go ahead and really increase speed. So now we're going a little slower than I would have went to. Ideally, you want to maintain a certain speed. It's not going to be an issue though. Reach 6,000. Reach flight level 600. Try to stay on course here. Let's get to 80 knots. We're a little on the high side, that's fine. And we're a little off, so let's go ahead and correct that. Should not be an issue. Turn left. Yeah, you can see what I mean by the overall flight physics just being so much better. Let's go ahead and let this. Let's go ahead and let it drop. Maintain 75 knots. Didn't get aligned with the runway. And we have unfortunately me coming out master at landing. By the way, we're not quite. It's been out of touch.
500.
It's been out of touch with throttle. And on runway 21. Clear for landing on runway 21. stay in the center line. Beautiful! Beautiful.
I think a bit more practice may be a good
Oh,
idea.
what? That was
You're on
perfect.
your
You
way
know
to
that
becoming
was.
one hell of a pilot.
No, that landing was flawless. Okay, not flawless. I mean, we did land it ever so slightly, whatever. Sideways, but let's see what you get. I assume it's gonna be a C. Yeah. I will say though that my altitude was not great, so was my speed, but we maintained pretty level flight and pretty smooth flight as well. Should we do that again? We might do that again. That's 9:51. What's the passing mark? I don't know what the passing mark is. You know what, let's go after the certification. Let's go ahead and go after the certification. Because we could absolutely do that. I wonder how much the officer credits will cost. Okay. Let's go and make sure everything is set up. Clouds are fine. Ready. And for this, I'm just gonna use the joystick to see the thing. I think that'll be a little easier for me to do. Actually, no, we'll be smart. We'll use the throttle. We'll use the stick. Or we'll use the yoke. It's weird that I'm addicted to brush tea.
It's time. Your first ever check ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
Going to inspect the rest of the aircraft. So, yeah, pretty good. Okay. Control E. Now, usually. Let's see.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings, and you'll be fine. Now, show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
Okay.
Martin State Traffic Cessna November. Tree 84906 is taxiing to runway tree.
Alright. Ah, this is one of those things. Let's begin our taxi. It's gonna be really embarrassing if we fail this. but I think we'll be fine. Because we got to see on that flight, and I just did that one flight, and I'm doing it with the thing that'll be a little bit easier to control now. I am gonna go after it with the joystick. I will say though, I am actually liking these avionics a little bit better. I think they're in a bit of a better position than some of the Airbus and than some of the airliners. Let's see. On a taxiway. Try to stay in the center. You're at the taxi stage of everything. Bam, bam, ah, na, na. Okay. Okay, heading 045, or heading 145, speed bird 9020. Those who've watched the rest of my streams, you'll know that. You know what speed bird 9020 is. It's my call sign for Batson. It's the one that I mainly go by, just because I've been doing it for a minute now, and that's what I remember. Speed bird 9020, you're requesting takeoff clearance aboard. I don't actually know what airport this is. I don't know if this is Martin State or what. I don't actually know what airport this is. Well, this is certainly not Martin State. I don't actually know what airport this is. That's fine though. We'll figure it out. Enter.
Martin State traffic Cessna November, tree 84906, taking off runway tree, left closed traffic.
Oh, you don't actually have to announce closed traffic, I don't think. They should just automatically be doing that. And of course in the airliners you'd have a taxi turning right. And of course you'd be requesting permission. You wouldn't just think, oh look, we're gonna take off. Actually be requesting takeoff clearance. Full throttle. Let's get to 60 knots. Okay. That is Martin State. Wrong. To 500 feet. Stay in line with the flight plan. We can now begin to level off a bit. like how it gives us the guidance. I wouldn't be that. I wouldn't be that nice. I'd say, look, you want to learn how to fly, you gotta fly without these. Okay, this is so much easier. I can feel pretty confident about this flight.
Martin State traffic Cessna November tree 84906 1 miles. Southwest 1,000 feet inbound to land runway tree.
Okay. I think we're doing a pretty good job. I don't think... Unless I really, like, botch up landing. Unless I, like, really botch up landing. Don't really see how I can... really mess this up.
Martin State traffic Cessna November tree 84906 is on final runway tree to land.
We're on the fast side. It's fine. It's over the threshold. Perfect. I actually don't. I actually don't see how I failed that.
Martin State traffic Cessna November tree 84906 is taxiing to parking.
I was in one of these aircrafts once. It was the Russian guy. Is up in the Poconos. I don't exactly remember what airport it was, but it's pretty. It was an airport, all right, and it was fun. You know, it was like a tour guide of the Poconos, and I gotta be honest, I can't even remember what the guy was saying about the area. I was just so focused on the plane. At that point in time, it had been like 10 years, something like that, since I was last in aircrafts. try to stay on the taxiway here. Try to stay in line with the taxiway. Don't want to screw it up at the last minute. I mean, okay, that landing was not great. I'm gonna admit we did have a bit of a bounce, but I mean, it was certainly at what I would consider passing level. Now I will say that approach was a bit rocky. You know, you were off to the left a bit. We were certainly off to the left a bit, but I really don't see how I failed this thing, especially based on the scores that it's been giving me. Right. Especially on the scores it's been giving me. So got a little T left.
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
Yeah, okay. Passed. What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, what I thought. That was near perfect. Plane handling, yeah, that was a bit off the charts, but yeah, you got the PPL. You can take a photo of this. Got the PPL. Oh, sorry, wrong photo. Alright, wonderful. We got the PPL. Passed with an A. Respect to the taxi path, 100%. Respect to the traffic pattern, yeah, there are a few small areas, but in plane handling, I mean, that was not great, I will admit that. But yeah, I'll C as a pass, which means 700 point. We got 95%. Sorry, we got nearly 96% on that. Next. Okay, let's see where it takes us. Certification license. Nice. Allows you to fly a single engine airplane in good weather conditions and perform takeoffs and landings from land. You cannot fly for commercial purposes. It's fine. Missions 172. We got the one. Yeah, we got the 152. They didn't actually. Nice. Next.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully that's the first of many steps on your career path. Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience. Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more.
Okay.
As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area. As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations
We're gonna
are
hop
available.
on
Take a
free,
look around.
free flight.
Then when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Ferry flight. What's that? Okay. Ferry flight. Short VFR routes. Navigate. Okay. passenger transport. So I need to go after. Flight seeing. Skydive aviation. Oh, there's skydiving. Cargo transport. Light cargo transport. Tailwheel endorsement. Okay. Aerial advertising. Yeah, we can absolutely do that one. Charter service. AP. What level are we on? No, on level B. Search and rescue. Yeah, that's gonna be what I'm interested in. Can we get passenger transport airline? The 7710 Dreamliner. That's what we're gonna be doing. Anyway. Okay, missions. Let me see here. What's in here?
On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you. There's one mission currently available. Select it now.
No, I don't really want to do it right now. Stroll over. 172, say. "45-minute timing." I'm not gonna do that immediately. But I do want to get the commercial airliner. We're gonna do that in a bit. Alright, time for this other flight. Free flight. Time for this. I gotta say, I do actually prefer the menu system of the 2020 version of Flight Sim. I missed it. I completely missed it. Yep. Dreamliner time, because this is the aircraft that I'm most familiar with. I mean, do we get the British Airways? Configure. Can we get the do we get the British Airways livery? I don't think we get any liveries actually. I'm liveries. I don't even know that the store's open. It's not yet. Coming soon. That I kind of understand. That's not its max altitude. Let's see. Livery, Korean Airlines plane. We'll just, in that case, we'll just go with the plain Boeing livery. Okay. Identification speed. 20. Call sign. Number. Bravo Alpha Whiskey 9820. Actually what you do is it's Speedbird 9820. You don't need to skip 79. Okay. Come down here to my favorite airport. Let's actually see if they've actually improved anything here at Baltimore. Oh, for sure, there's supposed to be a gate right there, and this patch land tier shouldn't actually be there, but I guess they haven't done that yet. Small. Yeah, that's technically small gates. So that's departure. Alright. KBOS. Logan International. Actually, tell you what. Am I able to get... Aircrafts. More apps. Flight planner. Not great. Airline, British Airways. Number 9820. 9820. Okay. Scheduled. C mode. Squawking altitude. Let's see. Route. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, I'm gonna get my usual route, because we are going to go to that, certainly. Not this route. Is it this route? For right. Change to. Change to runway for right. Roebuck 3, and then the Alice. There we go, she transition. That's around. Okay. Both of these are not actually. Hang on. Runway 28. It's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get this in. Okay. Runway 28. Via Dupkin 1 Biden transition. Just to verify, actually, yeah, that is the Biden transition, right? Yes, it is. Oh goddamn, this VFR map is so much better. Back. Again. Dupkin 1 Biden transition change procedure. Okay. I wish they would actually do down there. I might actually put that in as a request. You're going runway 04 right. Change procedure. ILS runway 4 right. Goshi. Transition. You should have a merit at arrival. Roebuck 3 merit. Change procedure. And then let me go ahead and put in these. Add waypoint. PNGWN. Penguin. Add. I will tell you what, this is actually more useful than it was. And then Hulk. Add. And then RBV. Romeo Bravo Victor. Oh, which one is this? Robbinsville. And then we are en route to Lauren. Add. And then from Lauren to Lund. Alright, and then from Lund, I think that's straight to Merritt. Okay. So yeah, now you can see, like, the flight plan. Back. Now this I'm not exactly. Okay. And now you can see this. This is our flight plan. Okay, this is actually pretty useful. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look here. Fortunately, this is an aircraft that I know how to get set up. This is really easy aircraft to set up. We're going to compare it, though, to the other aircraft. We're going to compare it. I will say, though, the flight planning tool is so much better. The flight planning tool is insanely better. Okay, this airport's still not great. Although we are gonna make a few changes. Okay, where's my mouse at? Give it a moment. We'll give it another moment to load in. Give it another minute to load everything in. We're gonna change the weather real quickly. We're gonna make it day. We're gonna make it clear skies. Weather. Clear skies. Then we're gonna make it day just so you can see some details. Okay, this. It's better. It's better. Lie about that. It's certainly better, but it's still not exactly what I would consider great. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and walk around the aircraft. We can go and minimize that for right now. Go ahead and get that done here. We're not even going to use ATC. Oh, actually, sure we will. Okay. Reduce covers. Which, by the way, in the real world, you wouldn't actually have to do this. Walking around the aircraft, inspecting for damages. Oh, what engines do they have modeled here? I think there's the G engines. Or are they not allowed to even put a logo on them? It's fine. You're doing checking everything. No. Checked all those. Once again, walking around the aircraft, inspecting for any damage. I will tell you one bug that's happening. Sometime there's a massive delay between my keyboard and my and the actual thing. And sometimes it doesn't even pick up. Just then. No. You're double checking everything. Before we do this lightning, we can't have passengers ready to kill everyone. That's a bug. That is a bug. Granted, this is absolutely just for some lunch. But yeah, no, that's a bug. Can't wait for some updates to this. flaps. Then here. Doing your checks here, walking around the aircraft. Okay. Double check all the tires and the struts. They look good. I noticed there's no like actual thing. Double checking for damages. Okay. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. That's interesting how my screen just disconnected from my laptop. What's going on here? Yeah, no, same issue, unfortunately. And the other thing I noticed is the buttons are not great. It's like the pitot tubes. So this front gear has it. New. Can't do anything until you check everything for damages. Anyway, consider that good enough. Let's hop on the aircraft. Let's hop on the aircraft. Let's see how different it is. And the stream's been going for about an hour and a half now. Okay. Let's take a look here. It's not actually that different. We're gonna have to see if they actually did any kind of updates to these tablets. In the meantime, though, there's two purposes here that we're doing this. We're doing in this light. The first is a comparison, like how they actually have the screens combined now. Like it is in the real aircraft. By the way, this down here is a trackpad. You know, you'd use usually to control this. Okay, that's working. Yeah, that does the same thing, unfortunately, and that's a little annoying. My flaps are certainly inverted. Let's see here. And reverse thrust. Reverse thrust, that is accurate. Okay. So only some of my stuff is not accurate now. So shift 8. Yeah, it's no longer control. Oh, I like the buttons a bit more. Let's get the battery on. Let's get the external power going. Control 7 or shift 7. Light the door power on. Zero cell phone. That's new. Emergency lights are set on from the beginning. The iris on. Send the AC on. Nav logo wing lights on. Yeah, so it doesn't actually look that realistic, to be honest with you. And then the other thing is that we should have there should be circuit breakers up here. That's a difference, unless they're off to the side somewhere. Just space, that's gonna be an issue. I prefer the F, because then that's one finger. So let's go in here. Let's go into settings. Controls. Search by input. Shift space. I'm gonna set that to F. Apply to all aircraft, and then set as default. Okay. Okay. Then the other thing is control. Search by input. Everything that's in view. Damn, that's gonna be some getting used to. I'm not gonna go in, and I'm not gonna be able to just go in and blah 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 blah. Okay. Next thing I need to do, the HOTAS. I'm gonna set this. Actually, let's go. Landing gear. Gear down. It's gonna be that. Okay. Sorry. Actually. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna change these flap settings. Oh, sorry, wrong device. I don't know if I ever set the taxi. Well, I guess I did because we were taxiing earlier just fine. Search by input. Yeah, we did. Okay, that's fine. Let me see here. View. Camera. So what we're gonna do is external view look down. Right, external view look down left. External view look down right. External view look left. External view look right. External view look up. External view look up left. External view up right. Okay. Settings. Let me go ahead and cancel. Oh wait, sorry. Wait, what? External view look up. External view look left. Okay. Delete. 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 External view, look right. Look up. And of course, we're going to set all this for the internal view as well. Okay. Look down. Wonderful. Okay. And then we need to look at the internal view. Your cockpit. Okay. Here it is. Cockpit, look down. Cockpit, look down left. Cockpit, look down right. Cockpit, look left. Look right. Look up. Look up. Look up left. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. There you go. And then... Okay. Time for this. Cockpit, look down. Cockpit, look down left. Sorry. Cockpit, look left. Cockpit, look right. Up left. Okay. Let's go ahead and cancel some. Let's go ahead and get some of these out. Why they decided to change some of these, I don't know. It's kind of annoying because guess who now it's waste their time going in. Now, granted, I did this for Flight Sim 2020 as well, but it was a lot easier because it was. Again, look left. It's kind of annoying having to do this. Okay, and cockpit look down. It's kind of a bit annoying that they decided to have all these conflicts. Okay, there we go. There we go. So that's one. That's down there. Then external camera. External view look down. External view look down left. Okay, external view, look left. Look up. Up left. Up right. There we go. And then search by input. Decrease flaps. There we go. Okay. I think we are finally good. Okay, let me see here. Wonderful. Oh, I'm gonna change that. I gotta change that as well. Some of this stuff is still broken. Like that. Some of this stuff is still very much broken. Like this. This is still very much broken. Okay, well, let's ignore that for right now. Down. Settings. Controls. Keyboard. Backspace. Let's make sure that there's no kind of conflicts. Nope. Okay. Aside from... Okay, I will acknowledge the graphics. They're putting in a better attempt for the graphics, but... graphics not looking good, guys. Gotta be honest. It looks intentionally modeled. Poorly. I don't need that. It's still really laggy. Okay. Alright, so let me see here. And get ATC up. Let's go ahead and get ATIS up.
Baltimore Airport information, Zulu 0300 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 1 tree. Altimeter 2.15.
2992.
Runway 28 in use. Landing and departing runway 28. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have Zulu. Baltimore Airport information, Zulu 0300 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 9er. Sky condition clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 1 tree. Altimeter 2.15. ILS runway 28 in use. Landing and departing runway 28. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short and...
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and deal with this. And this I am curious about. Settings. Have they linked to SimBrief yet? Don't actually think they have. Anyway, not an issue. Actually, tell you what, let me open up this. Because then I can just send it out to avionics. Departure. Nice! This is so much easier. Okay. We're gonna see how well this plane... Now, this needs to be better. This is the exact same. Really, Microsoft? Really, Sobo? This is not great. This is not great. Seriously, guys, you guys got to do better.
Baltimore Ground American 1227 Gate, Charlie Tree Information Zulu. Request pushback.
American 1227 Baltimore Ground. Pushback approved.
Get request pushback.
Baltimore Ground BAW 98, 20 Bravo, Alpha Whiskey, 9er 820 requesting pushback.
BAW 98, 20 Bravo, Alpha, Whiskey, 9er 820 pushback.
It's gonna render as a tug.
Baltimore Ground American
Not looking great.
1227 requesting pushback.
We're gonna have to see how the landing looks, because I think that the landings will
Baltimore
be
Ground American 1227 no pushback tug is available to answer your request.
Oh, wait, what? The EPU should be on. It's because it's on. That's interesting how second did that. Everything went off. That's pretty interesting how the second I did that, everything else went off. It's kind of annoying. Although I can hear the APU now. I can hear the APU, there we go. Now we're getting some stuff. Back up. TCAS off. Okay.
Southwest 2147, hold position, caution, other traffic.
Stop.
Baltimore Ground BAW 98, 20 Bravo, Alpha Whiskey, 9er 820 requesting the end of pushback.
BAW 98, 20 Bravo, Alpha, Whiskey, 9er 820 request
Okay,
pushback
let's go.
received.
Not a fan of that blurriness. That might just be my settings, though. I'm gonna have to look up a guide on how to really set everything up.
Hold position southwest 2147.
I always set this up appropriately. But yeah, there's a few things though that about this new sim, and it's like I'm gonna have to just stick with the old sim for right now. Like level 27 now. Let's go and get the tablet up. Cruising altitude gonna be 27 27,000 feet. Avionics, there we go. Okay. Go back to clearance. That's broken. Two more rates. Wait, already got it. Ground services actually. get these fuel pumps running. Starting. Flaps at 5 degrees. And 2.
Baltimore Airport information, Zulu 0300 Zulu.
So nothing. Okay, that's one of those things that are broken. Okay, in that case, we're just not going to use any ATC. Cabin temperature. We can go ahead and take off the APE now. The engines are running. Cabin temperature. Don't actually have a stab configuration anymore. Auto brake to RTO. Well, that might just be because I forgot to do it. Okay, let's take a look.
Baltimore ground southwest 846 gate Bravo 2 information Zulu. Request pushback.
Southwest 846 Baltimore ground. Pushback approved. Southwest 982 hold position, caution other traffic.
Hold position southwest 982.
Push. Okay. Let's go ahead and taxi. So they did sort of have that last gate, sort of. For reference, there's supposed to be a gate right there. It's not used that much, but it is supposed to exist right there, and it's not. It's actually just simply not there. Speed for 90-20 requesting takeoff clearance. Speed for 90-20. Another thing I noticed. Well, it's not great. It just decided to give me that. I'm not worried. These are parking positions, or like part of the DA some kind.
Baltimore ground southwest 846 gate Bravo 2 information Zulu. Request pushback.
Southwest 846 Baltimore ground.
Looks much more accurate. Yeah.
Pushback approved.
I do have to say, ground looks a lot better.
Baltimore ground Southwest 846 requesting pushback.
Ground is looking much
Baltimore
better.
ground Southwest 846, no pushback tug is available to answer your request.
I gotta say, ground is looking a lot better now.
Southwest 908 to continue taxi. Southwest 982, hold position, caution, other traffic.
I'm gonna take off with or without clearance. I'm not worried.
Hold position Southwest 982.
Hold short runway. We're gonna try to land this. We're gonna try a better smooth landing today. First, we're gonna take off. Takeoff's the easy thing. Takeoff is always easy. Full throttle, and at a certain speed, you pull back on the yoke. Well, takeoff's the easy thing. Oh, we don't have our. Well, I guess we do. Can't afford the copyright. Holding short runway 28, speedbird 90-20. Those who actually watch the streams, you know that I've done this flight a few times. This is the first time I've actually done it. In the new sim. I do have to say though, every last one of these trees is ground looks so much better than it used to. Ground looks impressive. Ground actually looks quite impressive. Flaps at 5 degrees, perfect. I'm not worrying about ATC anymore. In fact, I could turn it off. And that'd be fine. Although, you know, we're gonna try again for clearance. So I don't have any clearance. This is like broken. No, it's actually like broken now. Which means we're gonna have to go without clearance. It's already said that. Game aircraft. Clear for takeoff. Speedbird 90-20. Toga takeoff. Now let's see if it has this weird tendency to go off the runway. Yeah, no, and I couldn't get clearance, you dumb piece of shit.
position, United 5, tree 8.
Too low, terrain, 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 too low, terrain.
I like how it just like resets us.
Too low, terrain, too low, terrain, too low, terrain, too low.
Southwest 2344 hold position, caution, other traffic.
Terrain, too low, 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 terrain.
Baltimore ground southwest.
That was a bit embarrassing, but
5. Gate Bravo, 1 tree information Zulu. Request pushback.
Southwest 40.
Hold position southwest 2 tree 4. Baltimore ground southwest 4025 requesting pushback.
Baltimore ground southwest 40.
Potomac approach BAW 98, 20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey, Niner 820 is type Boeing B-78 X 2 miles north of Kilo Foxtrot Mike Echo, 1,800 feet. Request flight following.
BAW 98, 20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey Niner 820 Potomac approach. Squawk 671 tree.
6013. Super 9028.
Squawk 671 tree BAW 98, 20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey Niner 820.
You don't actually have sim links right now, which means I can't actually tell where we are.
BAW
Not looking.
98, 20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey Niner 820 radar contact 3 miles northeast of Kilo Foxtrot Mike Echo 3,000 feet. Altimeter 29.92.
Wonderful.
Roger BAW 98, 20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey Niner 820.
Nice job, UK. I'm gonna throw in, okay. 220 knots. Vertical speed 2000. I have a hard time doubting that's true. Anyway, yep, we get to do this flight. You know, I get to take a look at all of our information that we are going to need later. Actually, we have some time for that. We are going way too fast, sorry, but I don't care. I break a bunch of speed laws. Actually, sure, let's can remain on. Okay, let me see here. This looks that looks so artificial. This looks so bloody artificial. This looks artificial. It's insane at how artificial this actually looks. This looks so artificial. This is not great. People say that the graphics is better. It's better on the ground.
BAW 98, 20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey Niner 820 contact Washington Center.
It's not good anywhere else.
Good day.
Going to 132.55.
It's not good anywhere else.
20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey Niner 820.
This graphics is actually pretty horrendous. Going to be telling.
Washington Center BAW 98, 20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey Niner 820 9,700 feet.
And this is just awful.
BAW 98, 20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey Niner 820
But
Washington
yeah,
Center.
so we're for right now we're gonna be
Decimal 9 or 2
using
continuous plan.
flights in 2020. I think for most of everything. We're gonna continue to go through. We're gonna continue to go through career mode, but when it comes to most of our VAT sim flights, we're absolutely just gonna stick to 2020 not only because VAT sim is more supported on 2020, but these graphics. If you paid $300 for something and these are your graphics, I'd be freaking pissed, and I am pissed. But I also understand that this is just at launch, so. But still, definitely going to be doing VAT sim flight tomorrow night, and I know that I still haven't uploaded the Actually, I'll tell you what. We'll do that now. Actually, upload some of this stuff now. Actually, let's see here. Videos. Actually, create upload video. This guy is yes. It's in 2024. That's okay. This is gonna take a few moments, but nice use by. We're gonna try to get some stuff done here. Let me see here. Okay. We ran out of power. Or sorry, we ran out of fuel in the 20, and almost landed successfully at UGP P10. Today's intended
BW98 20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey Niner 820 contact Washington Center on 132.
Actually, we should be able to have some kind of like
Good day.
auto like ATC here.
132.525 BW98 20 Bravo Alpha Whiskey Niner 820.
Let me see here. I wish we had they got some stuff to add. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're just gonna say it like this. While we upload this. GKK to GPH Edinburgh. After PC was down at Edinburgh, and therefore decided to not to take off, or decided to from Vatson. Almost successfully landed. Okay. Out of fuel. So my vat's MSFS 2020 semi-vats flight from AK to Twitch stream from can't afford the copyright. Okay, let me see here. Twitch stream from November 26, 2024. Yes. Damn, we're there. So, here's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't really like how it's giving us this route, this weird route. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of how it's giving us this weird route here. Alright, yeah, that's giving us these. We don't really need them. So I'll definitely be. Actually, can we disable those? Let me see. Controls. We're gonna actually turn off communication entirely. Whether we'll be fine. The thing's really good, though. I will say this thing does fly really similarly to the in version 2020. Let's go ahead and get back here. Processing just 60 minutes left. Let me just make sure that that's okay. Nah. Next. Next. Finish processing. Okay, and publish. Alright, once it's finished processing, that'll be fine. Checking. Streams. I should add this. This can be in. Let me see here. Let me add this to playlist. Playlists, streams, videos. Let's go ahead and add one. Streams. And then I'll create a short a little later for it. Shorts. Got this one. Aiming that runway. Only 4 days. Damn, 11 people liked it.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Alright, and I'll take bath.
What's that guy doing?
So TikTok.
Damn, I have to get that out. Got this one from yesterday's stream. I actually don't think I did that bad of a landing job in this plane with that. I mean, it was far from perfect. I mean, it was far from perfect, but overall, I think I did a reasonable job. We're seeing this while we're waiting for our plane to get to where it needs to be. 50 over, 50 over the threshold.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
You're gonna watch something really ridiculous. You're gonna hear me say something. You're gonna hear me say something in a minute. And
That was not that bad.
it was pretty horrible. But for the first landing, then it's fine.
Alright, coming into land, you're at...
Now this one I actually did
KBOS?
editing with. I actually had to do editing with this one, as you just saw there. We're gonna try something a little bit different today when it comes to our flight that we're doing right now. We're actually gonna try to disengage autopilot. That'll be before we actually land, just so I can actually like take control of the aircraft. And then you can sort of hear ATC in the background, or VATSIM ATC.
Alright, I'll take that.
You can see right.
Alright, coming into land, you're at KBOS?
Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I like this. How I gotta be honest. There's a few things that they've really improved on. This heading indicator is absolutely one of them. This heading indicator is absolutely one of them. And overall, the details from up here are massively improved. I feel like the sim is. I feel like it's actually a lot brighter than it usually is, or than in 2020. RBV. That means we got to start to take a look here. I'm sure we still got some. We still got a ways to go. Let me try to get my. So by ruse, we need flight level 320 at ruse. It is 11:24. We're still in the air. Let's take a look at how this is looking. It's not looking that bad, but it's also, you can tell that it's artificial. You can tell that it's artificial. I'm not exactly a big fan of this. Traffic. Remember that? Oh no, it actually does. I don't know if anyone actually does. It's from the Iron Man 1 movie. Once again, can't afford the copyright. I got $100 in the bank. Got $100 in the bank account. Not nearly enough. En route to Lauren, which I think this is possibly our longest. No, our longest is going to be to Merritt, from Lund to Merritt. Fine though. I will say though, it is actually like a semi-useful aircraft. Okay. In the meantime, though, we're gonna see if this localizer works. Let me go ahead and pull up some other stuff. Oh, tied into the Naviggraph again. Very good. It's fine. Oh, there we go. So I can see I can see exactly where we are from my laptop here. There we go. Alright. And I can absolutely guarantee you one thing. Vertical speed over here, this is not accurate in any way, shape, or form. It's remained at 0 for a while now. It is not accurate. It is far from. Traffic. It is far from accurate. Yeah. Paid about 48 hours, hopefully. Hopefully. Hearing hopefully. Really need the money actually like that. Rock bottom. Oh, that stutter. How far out are we from Lauren? Not that far out. Range. Alright, now let me go ahead and start getting some of this landing information up. So by ruse, we need to be at flight level 230. That's fine, and then we can come down here. Navigation. Let's keep that off right now. ILS. Full right approach. 110.3 for this. 110.3. Hang on 1 second. And then course we need to set to 035. Yeah, that seems accurate. Let's go ahead and get this. All set up. Okay, and then let's go ahead and, that's kind of insane. I actually pause it to get rid of that. So I feel like this is cheating. I feel like that's cheating. You know, actually, that's exactly what I think. Settings. Accessibility. Assistances. Visual assistance. Realism. Turbulence. Realistic. Okay. There we go. Now they're gone. Don't like really know why we need them. F. There we go. F is now working. Reset the view. This still looks pretty bad, though. I mean, this literally just looks like plane was drawn over everything else. That still looks pretty bad. Still en route to Lund. Let's see if we can see the traffic. Report traffic in sight. No traffic. No traffic in sight. Not unless it's down there, which I just don't see any traffic. It says it's a little out. Okay. It says it's out of it. Still no still don't see any traffic. Wait, oh, hey, that's crossing over Long Island, and there's our selling unit. And we just passed JFK. JFK is over here. JFK is right there. Sorry. JFK is over here. I don't know how well you can see that. JFK should be like right here, or something like that. Oh, sorry. Here it is. That's JFK there, and then that's LaGuardia. Or that right there is LaGuardia, and then over here should be Teterboro. As you can see, Teterboro is there. Teterboro. I always have a hard time spotting Teterboro from there. I don't actually know why that is. Teterboro should be like right over here. Or actually isn't. So that's Guardia. Teterboro should be. Yeah, that's Teterboro right there. See that? See that right there? That's Teterboro. So, all the airports in New York City. Although New York City also has about 1,000 helipads. Well, actually not that many. But anyway, the big two airports that you need to be aware of: JFK, and then LaGuardia, and the difference between these two, aside from the location, JFK has bigger runways. LaGuardia is sort of like stashed on like the edge of a river somewhere. All your international flights are going to be done via JFK. LaGuardia is going to be for your smaller domestic flights. Merit. Okay. Merit in a few moments. Let's see here. En route. Wait, what? Route. Should have specified this. Next page, next page. Should have double checked for these discontinuities. Head 060. Head 060. Sleeper 9020. A little chilly down here. It's fine, that's a non-issue. Then we can throw it back onto LNAV in a moment. I really need 061 maybe. 062, 062, speed of 9020. Yeah, that has us in the ballpark. Meanwhile, actually, we'll be fine at 250 knots. We don't need to go down to flight level 230. Speedbird 9020. Beginning a descent via the Roebuck 3 merit transition to en route to ILS runway. Currently en route to ILS runway 04. 04 right at Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra 9020. Oh no. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Trying to get traffic in sight. Negative on traffic speed for 90. We're gonna turn. Down. Legs. En route to routes. Let's make sure we are. Down. You know, the Airbus planes can. I need to figure out how to. Yeah, actually, thanks. What the hell? It's painfully annoying. Let's get those armed. Might have to do this ourselves anyway. Departures. Throw flaps. Begin our flaps. Descend via the rowboat 3 row. Okay, we gotta go to flight level 1, I know. By rowboat. Is it gonna have its turn? Okay. Is it gonna resume into navigation? I wonder if it's gonna resume into navigation. Another set of flaps. Auto brake RTO. It's gonna turn now. It's fine. I wonder if I can probably get on the localizer. So by Roebuck. And we had 11,000 feet. We need to be descending relatively quickly now. Okay. To 5. Gosh, another trolley. Give me a second to step away there. Now it's probably the worst time to have to step away, but it's fine. Give me a moment. I'm gonna go grab something to warm me up. Okay. Back now. No. I wanna see this thing. Throw that on now. I want to see it resume its own navigation. It's just another bug on the list of bugs. And then no. Flaps at 15. By Sophie. Maybe feeling a little on the left side. Set this to 185. By the way, everything's over there, sort of. Sorry, no, actually over here. That's fine. I don't like how it's like being like that. Okay. Auto brake on. Really, what you need to do is you need to get down to 6,000. Where do we want to be at 6,000? By Goshi. Actually, no. That one we want to be at. Now that I switch over to maps. Goshi, 6,000. Okay. That'll be fine. 6,000 by Goshi. Is it? No. I don't actually know if it is. I feel like it should be hitting a different direction now, but it's not. Oh, now I better turn this off. I can't hold. Yeah, it's. Still not great. Just throw on the localizer now. Mm-hmm. 20 degrees of flaps. Gear down.
Landing here. Landing here. Landing here.
Gear down.
Landing here.
So the flaps give us lift, which is useful. So if they're giving us lift, the flaps give us lift. Okay. Now why would we want lift if we're trying to descend? Well, we want it as a force. You want it as a little force to no way is this going to get this. We want it as a force, right? This is a very, very useful force. So it might be just a bit on the high side. It's a force that we can use to help control our descent, especially when we're trying to slow down. Very, very useful. Flaps are very, very useful. Let's go full flaps now. Let's get our speed down to about 165. You like me? Just reach, buddy. Is it turning now? It might be. Is it turning or are we turning? I feel like we might be turning. Localizer. Localizer's already set up. We actually really need it. Well, it's going to descend 5,000. Let me see if it modeled the localizer. I gotta be ready to land this thing. Go up to 27. Localizer. You can go on, localizer. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to land the thing ourselves then. That's kind of annoying. At least you have a little time. Okay. Oh, why the fuck are we going up? Going the opposite direction. Can I get the localizer up? Yeah. So yeah, that's another bug that we have to be aware. They have to be very much aware of. You're gonna go very, very slow to descent. Full flaps. Auto-brake RTO. Should be within range of the localizer now, but this is just broken. About to take control myself. Speedbird 9020 requesting landing clearance for aboard ILS runway. Requesting approach. $2,500. Gosh. There we go, localizer on. Localizer on, okay, perfect. And just to verify, that does not actually disengage autopilot, which is going to be annoying. Okay, we see the diamonds. Actually, hang on 1 second. Settings. Controls. Actually, it's gonna be switch by input. Nope. What the fuck? Delete. Delete. Okay, and then we need autopilot. And let me this in let's see, autopilot. Okay, let me see. Autopilot off. Okay. Just gonna fix that. Okay, and then in a moment, just getting us aligned with the runway. Up there. And then in a moment, we should see some things. So now we have the autopilot disengage set up. Okay. And what we should see here soon. On the approach yet? Or not on the approach yet. What we should see here soon is something right there. And this will give us our. It'll tell us how high and how low we are. Full flaps. Auto brake 3. Actually, auto brake 4. We're going to be landing up here. We should see in a moment. Past Goshi. Approach mid 1. And we should say we are actually a little on the low side, which is exactly what we want. What we'll see is we will see it So what this is doing is it's keeping us in line with the runway via the localizer. And then this is gonna manage our altitude. Make sure we come in at the appropriate glide slope. And then right before we land, we will, of course, be, of course, when we begin to land, it's gonna be a minute, because we, pardon. We're up there. After Habardo, really begin our descent. Oh, we should see in a moment. So we should see this. We should see this diamond here begin to level off. Up. Hang on. I don't know what that was. And what we should see in a moment is we should see our thing. It's got a bit of a crab angle on, I think. It's trying to do a good job. Oh, you should see in a moment. As we should see. As we cross this next waypoint, we should begin to see this going a little down. But yeah, that's the runway up there. I think it actually give us. Actually, they just give some of those functions. Okay. Then I'm gonna be here, prepared to take control of the aircraft to hopefully, so we hopefully do not actually have any kind of bounce today. Although we can make this a little bit slower. Yep, you see this starting to move down. It's gonna look like we're high, but we're gonna focus on the approach and the localizer for right now. Showing we're so slightly off. It's fine. And once it gets here, then we're now you see it's going to throw us in a bit of a descent. And this is our runway that we are landing on. Runway forward right. Speedbird 9020, clear to land here at Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra, runway forward right, Speedbird 9020. Okay, let's see here. And we can pay attention to the pappies. And what the localizer has us doing is it has us perfectly in line along the 3-degree glide slope. So, but I do like that they are mimicking that in this version, and I do like that some of the stuff does still work, which honestly I'm a little surprised about. Okay, it's gonna do the auto land for us, but we're going to disengage it at the last possible moment. Once we get down to 400, we disengaging it. Let's go ahead and go off to the side of it. 260. Or 245. Okay. Okay. I like that. Mm, 500. Perfect. Damn. That's not great. Actually, can we back a bit? Okay, let's go ahead and try that again.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
That's not great. Skip a bit. First landing was not great, but that was my fault again. Trading something stupid. That's strange that actually is. That actually does something. What's going on with this? Something's going on with this. That time, that didn't even get me. Don't know what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna give up for the night. It's 12:21. I'm going to have to give up for the night because this is just kind of insane. Unless we just did it. Which we might have. That's possible. Let's take a look at where we are. Oh, perfect. Running the exact circle. 2. Flaps 2. 20. That's 5. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so we are heading the exact reciprocal of this. Are we? I think we might actually. Okay, let me see here. 2.5 minus 1. Actually, we need to go. Actually, we need to be heading. That's right. I think we need to be heading. Yeah, we need to be heading more to 10. Actually, you know, we can head to we can head 200. Okay, we can head 200. We're gonna try for this again because that was pretty bad. Now, of course, in the railroad, you wouldn't actually get these attempts. Alright, we're going up to 3,000. It's fine. We're not en route to Bosley, you dumb idiot. Okay, now's a good time for flaps 10. For us to slow down a bit. And then to that. Gear down. And get that down. That's it, B. So, go another set of flaps. Auto brake. Auto brake to 3. Okay. So, 2500. Okay. Let me see here. Let's get a little far out. Then we're gonna turn. No, technically 180. And actually, heading 194. Changing your heading. No, surely not. $145. What? No. Okay. I'm just trying to get to the. Okay. We are at 194. Hang on, actually. Minus 790 plus 360. We're gonna turn heading 305 in a moment. But we're gonna wait a minute. We're gonna wait a bit, and then we can head it. Then we can change that direction. Heading 305. Heading 305 in a moment. Change this to heading 300. Change this to head, actually. That. 194. Okay. So now we're heading directly towards the runway. Oops. 25. Gonna decrease speed. About 160 knots. Then we're gonna get on the localizer. And the localizer will give us a little bit of time. Try not to make that same mistake again. We're gonna wait. Try to do a good landing. Okay. Let me see here. That'll be fine. I'm gonna hit Goshi. Okay. Let's see here. We still got a little ways to go. But yeah, what it's probably going to do is, once it gets to Goshi, or once it's a little before Goshi, it's going to churn. Damn, this stream is going to, it's nearly 3.5 hours long. It's going to be, I think 4 hours by the time we're finished. That's fine though. And can we get the approach? Yeah, no. Nothing can do that until we're actually like a bit more aligned. We're still like off the charts. Heading 294. No, once we get to once we get to Goshi, or a little before, that'll change, and then we can throw on approach mode once we get like within line, which won't actually get that much longer. I don't think. Oh, it's gonna have to be a hard turn. It's gonna be like a hard right turn because it's gonna have to be short, because then we start doing short descent. That's really not a good idea. Okay. Yeah. So now it's within range of this. So we're gonna land. I'm gonna make a short of it. I'm gonna upload this whole stream once we get on the ground. So. So get to Goshi, which will not be that much longer. Once again, the ground information looks perfect, though. The ground looks pretty good. Flaps, full. I got full flaps. I got gear down. And then what we're gonna do, it's gonna happen in a moment. Actually, I'm really happy with this. It's gonna turn in a moment. It's gonna turn. It'll be a pretty steep turn. Actually, hasn't shared that already. Actually, it's very possible it has. I feel like it has. Which is a bit interesting. Just gonna start aligning the localizer. It's gonna make a hard turn in a moment. Just to make sure the localizer is on. Good. Once again, the localizer gets us in line with the runway. The localizer gets us within line of the runway. Then the approach mode actually handles the rest. The approach mode handles the vertical, vertical speed and altitude. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of oomph myself. No, and once you're on that localizer anyway. And localizer has taken over. At least as far as I can tell. Wonderful. Wonderful. Let's try this again. It's gonna be a little wobbly right now. It's a non-issue on that. It knows what it's doing. Trying to get us like perfectly in line. Trying to get us perfectly in line with the runway. See, it's gonna do this for a bit. And then approach mode is gonna come in a moment, and it's going to be like, it's gonna put us on that 3-degree glide slope. It's gonna put us on that 3-degree glide slope. Get that speed down. Flaps are set appropriately. Gears down. Once again, we're gonna sort of ever so slightly take over once we act. We don't want the hops. Try to avoid the hops today. We are going to try to avoid the hops today. Don't actually know what that is. Might just be that we're a little under speed. It's fine though. Note. So we are officially in the approach again? Right? Let's see. This is a long stream. I might actually break this up into 2 parts. Can't afford the copyright. Gotta stop myself from doing that. Oh, I like how I put KATL. It's gonna. So you just noticed that. KBOS. I just noticed that. 3.5 hours into the stream, and I just noticed it's Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra. All right, and now not Habro. It's, you see this diamond starting to come down. That is like the actual glide slope. Okay, let's see. Guess I think that we want to be filming this landing. Heading So I don't really care as long as it gets me. As long as it gets this landing. And we'll try to take a look at it. Even though I don't know. And you see now, because it's like perfectly in line. 2,500. Okay. Okay. We are going to ever so slightly make sure that it doesn't do the hops. Again. Yeah, so what it's doing is it's basically the strategy here is down at an angle, then level off. Down at an angle, level off. And that's according to the approach chart that I'm looking at. Note. Almost there. You just felt like it like go like this, or it just yeah, it goes like okay. And then at beginning at mode, it just maintains that 3-degree glide slope that entire time. At melt, it just has us going down. Roll out. Flare. So when we're like 10 feet above the runway, we are going to flat thing ourselves. That was already set to the appropriate position. Alright, coming in for landing here at Boston, Kilo Bravo Oscar Charlie, or sorry, Kilo Boston Oscar Sierra. Let's see how we do. Ready to take control at any moment. Just to be clear, I'm gonna take control. I think we're gonna try to prevent those hops that this plane has the tendency to do. It's gonna do the flare for us. 500. Should be about 50 over the threshold. So I'm trying to level off ever so slightly. That's what happened. Okay, let's see. Definitely far from smooth. Definitely far from smooth. Alright, let's taxi. Alright, let's get our taxi done. Let's do our taxi. going on here? Oh, speed break. What's going on here? What's going on with our taxi? Might have noticed another bug. Or did we damage something? Yeah, I don't know why it's not allowing us to taxi. This is an issue. Hang on, let me take a look here. Or do I think we are? Okay, well, I'm gonna end this stream here. Clearly, there's some bugs. Like that, for example, that. By the way, just to say it. This comes down, this is like a mechanical thing. You actually have to, I believe you actually have to apply some kind of like force to really, be able to push this back up. What's going on here? Let's get the APU on. Let's see. Okay, tell you what, let me try to get out of the aircraft. Let me try to get out of the aircraft, but I think we're about at that point that we're gonna have to end it here. Yeah. Of aircraft. MSFS. take a look here. Control enter, maybe? Let me try to get out of the aircraft. Oh yeah, what? Is there a... wait. There we go. Let me see here. Left strut. I actually just don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna assume that this is a bug. And if anyone wants to help me out, that's fine. But we are approaching, we are way past our time. And, I was trying to get out of here. I was trying to get off the stream by around midnight. And it's midnight. It's 12:51 in the morning. So, anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much for watching the stream or watching the recording of the stream if you do. I'm sorry it was so long, and I'm sorry we had a bunch of botched landing attempts. Oh, is this not? Ah, that's fine. Whatever. The thing's not working anyway. Anyway, yeah. They have a lot to improve on. They certainly have a lot to improve on. They certainly have the ability to improve. They just need to do it. Anyway, I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much if you tuned in. I can't actually see the numbers. At least not through OBS right now. Not the way I have it set up. Thank you so much for watching the stream if you happen. And yeah. Good night.